flag, so you know.
Well, hush. You're picking up anything, so you gotta talk. You gotta talk with your mouth closed, or chew with your mouth closed.
I can't talk with my mouth closed.
That's a good trick.
All right, hi guys.
Jeff Dunham can do it.
Jeff Dunham is good at that. Yes.
You have to chew with your mouth closed.
Okay, chew with my mouth closed. Okay.
Travis, howdy. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hello, everybody.
I'm
Y'all have to
messing
come on
with
in here,
Kelly.
Kelly. We're just
Hey,
sitting here,
Jennifer.
just chilling out. You know, we're just.
Jennifer's back from Las Vegas.
Oh, Jennifer, my daughter's back from Vegas. Well, remember what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas,
Yeah,
baby.
we don't want to hear about it. Just keep it in Vegas.
Just keep it till we're personal here. You're sitting here face
Hey,
to face.
Beth, Beverly, Tim Beverly, Cassandra, Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn from Oklahoma.
Betty William, something.
There's Wendy Benjamin from up in the far northeastern corner of the world.
Southern Yankee, Sherry from Two Family.
Daniel, God is my judge. Most people don't know that that's what Daniel means. That's my middle name. You know, it means God will judge.
No, God is my judge.
Maybe that's why I've had so many problems in my life.
Rox Corner and Brenda and the Music Well. Hey, Miss Kathleen.
Oh, Miss Kathleen's here.
She's
got her wrench here now. She's got her wrench. She's ready to whack somebody.
Maureen, Tennessee Sue, Charlotte, Mary Reed.
Moderator. She moderates. She whacks people
Tammy
for us.
Kirkland. Jen. Hey, Jen. How are you? Jen, I actually picked two. How do you say that?
Adzuki beans.
They're not ready. I know that, but they're little bitty things. So you're going to have to message me and tell me what those things are supposed to look like. Because I don't think mine are doing very well. But
that's Rusty. Rusty made it in. Hey, Rusty. We're enjoying the buckets, man. Look, we picked tomatoes today in those buckets. We filled up, how many of them buckets today? Like 4 or 5 of them? 4 buckets today with tomatoes in them. Yeah.
Yeah, and we ate the pepper and stir fry.
We ate the pepper and stir fry that you gave us. It was very good. We saved tomato seeds today, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, we ate the tomatoes, some of those today, and we saved the seeds.
Saved the seeds, yeah.
Don't ask us to repeat how you said that, what it was.
Oh, Billy Branch Homestead. What's up, Deep South? I missed you.
We missed you too,
We
because
missed
we haven't
you too.
seen you in a while.
I haven't seen you in a while, yeah.
I missed the whole time. I didn't get to see you. I missed y'all the whole time.
Didn't get to see you. Rock's Corner.
Okay, missed us the whole time what? I'm not sure what they're asking there, but or saying.
There's the music well.
Okay, if you guys will,
Old
anything,
Alabama
if y'all
Garden.
have any questions, always put them in caps so we can see them. And we have a couple of moderators in tonight. May have another one pop in sometime in the next little while. Daniel said our plants
are still babies up here in the north. Ours are full grown.
Producing.
They're producing really well. You know what? I'm eating. Y'all see what I'm eating? Look here. You see that right there? That is one of Wanda's famous pecan cookies. This is the best cookie in the world. It's got 3 ingredients in it. You need to see her video on that.
Easy, 3-ingredient, gluten-free pecan cookies.
And just downright delicious.
They taste like.
I'm going to eat in front of you now. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that.
Yeah, I told him he had to quit eating, and he wouldn't.
She told me, she says, you got to hurry up and eat. I told her, I says, no, I'm just going to be cruel and eat in front of you. See that?
Yes, Beth, we did finish our corn. It took us 2 days, but we got it all put up.
Yep.
Have we made seed-saving videos? Yes, Rox.
Yep.
We have some from last year.
We have some on tomatoes. Did we do the cucumbers?
I don't remember, but we do have some seed-saving, and we will do some more this year on different things.
No, you do not. Kirkland Farms. No, you don't. The only time you have to manually pollinate cucumbers is if you have them in a greenhouse. If you have them in a greenhouse, then you have to manually pollinate them. But if they're out in the opening, you don't have to.
Jennifer, I did a video. It's called Easy 3-ingredient gluten-free pecan cookies or something like that. Just kind of.
You'll have to go back through all 600 something videos and hunt it out.
It's in the gluten-free cooking section, and it's one of the last.
I just was trying to get views.
Oh, never mind, Jennifer. Go look at all 600.
Yeah, look at all 600 something videos. Click on all of them.
He's on it tonight now. He's trying to get views.
The old Alabama gardener says, Mr. Charles says, Danny, my garden is about to work me over.
Ours.
Actually, Mr. Charles, our garden has already worked us over. It's not about to. We've actually bringing in help in our garden right now.
Yeah. We've got Jared here right now, and actually his dad Lane is here, and we'll show y'all them. What's up, Pratt family? we'll show you who they are in just a little bit. And I canned 8 pints of green
8
beans
pints of green
today.
beans about
Those
a couple
containers
hours ago.
that Danny said would never make any green beans, we have done canned over 70, 75
75 pints of beans
of
off
green
of
beans out of
Yeah.
those containers, and they're still producing and still blooming. So containers do work. Just saying, somebody had his doubts.
Uh-huh.
And our butter peas, we did the butter peas this week. They're just looking great. And the we picked about 2 quarts off of them, and then went back. Didn't you pick them a second time?
Picked them a second time, yeah.
I think we ended up with about a quart the second time, and they're just hanging right now.
Okay, Marshall Farms asked a question. Danny, how do you dry your corn? Well, technically, I just leave it on the stalk till it's dry.
But we're not drying any sweet
I don't
corn.
dry it myself. I let the field corn dry, hanging on the stalk. We pull it off. We wait we put it in the crib, and we probably wait an extra month after we put it in the crib. Then we go out and shuck it. We bring it inside. We have a Wonder mill that we use to actually grind our cornmeal with. Now, we were doing it by hand with the hand one.
And if we make grits, we have to do it that way.
And if we want to make grits, we have to use a hand one because the Wonder mill does not grind it coarse enough to actually make grits out of.
It's
Or
flour.
polenta for those of you up in Canada. But that's how we do it, basically in a nutshell.
And somebody was asking about freezing tomatoes. All we do is take our tomatoes, put them in a Ziploc bag. We don't do anything to them. We put them in the freezer.
Don't wash them. Don't do nothing.
Don't do anything. And we're going to take them out this week, and we're fixing to show you how we are making salsa for spaghetti sauce, for chili, for eating with chips, as a basic salsa recipe that you can use in anything that needs tomatoes, onions, garlic, peppers. All that's going to be in the
A plan in mind asked the question, do you have trouble with sugar in cans, jars, crystallizing? No, we do not have that problem. The way we fix that is we put half a teaspoon of lemon juice in it. The lemon juice is a citric acid that actually stops the crystallization of sugar.
And that's with syrups and
Beth
some
Mitchell asked a
jellies and
question,
things like
and
that.
I don't know what it was. It got by me because somebody's answering.
Something to do with low nitrogen, I think.
Yeah, it has something to do with nitrogen. I did see that.
Beth can ask it again.
Southern Yankee Homestead Journal says, Wanda, we love your new channel. All
Yeah, I got to
right,
work
yeah.
on it. Danny threw it out there this week a little ahead of time. I was trying to get everything
She
done.
was procrastinating, y'all.
No, I like my way better.
She's such a perfectionist. She's so OCD that I just threw it out there before she was ready for me to.
Yeah, and I've got to go do some background, the picture background. I just threw up a generic one that was on YouTube, and I've got to pull that down and put one of my personal, but I've got to figure out what kind of background picture I need for Crazy Days. And then I've got 2 or 3 videos, little short videos that we didn't get put on Deep South that'll go up this week. I'll be doing quick little shots off and on every day. Probably show a little bit about what Jared's doing around here, things like that.
Jennifer said she used our bell peppers and our jalapeno peppers in the salsa that she canned last night.
Oh, thank you, Miranda. She says, love you guys.
Oh,
Miranda,
I can love you back.
Are
I
you
promise.
You my tea stealing lady? Is that what is Miranda answer me? Are you my tea stealing lady? See, I've got tea in Starry's mug. I don't even know if I can get it in the camera.
You got to tilt it, yeah. Not
They're
that way,
tilt it
pour
some
out.
way. Anyway, I've got tea. I think Miranda's my tea stealing lady.
Oh, 1919 Farm said they've been picking beets and pickling them. I love pickled beets. You don't.
You really love them. We have 6 jars. It's been there since 2013.
I'm saving them for hard times.
I don't need them.
It's hard to grow beets here. And when I finally got them, I hang on to them.
Miss B Lady, the name of my new channel is Crazy Days, Dazes, and
Make
it
sure you
is
put
in,
the S on it.
yeah, and it's in the description in the video when this comes out. It'll be in the description, and I don't know if anybody can pick it up. If
No, one of your moderators. Don't you worry about
yeah,
it.
but moderators, can you do that? Pick up this. Find the channel and put it up for
Yeah,
me.
put the YouTube link on.
Yeah, I just do little clips of
Well, hold on. Georgia Garden Girl
spontaneous
says, "What time do you come on?" She doesn't know what time she comes on. It's just whenever the mood strikes her.
yes. Whatever I'm doing, I take and video it. I haven't done live stream from there, but I probably will try to sometime this week. I would love to do one from the kitchen. I'm just not sure if my cords is going to reach, but if it does, we'll do a live stream from the kitchen this week.
Well, I can make it happen.
I think we can make it happen.
I can make it happen. Rusty says we are now TV stars because we are on his TV.
I hope it's like a 52-inch.
He either has an HDMI cable hooked to his computer or an RG6 or something other,
or he's a computer genius.
or we're actually movie stars and don't know it.
Mm-hmm. I just hope it's a 52-inch or 60. That'd be great.
Because it makes us look bigger than we are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So they're saying they love to cook beets cold.
Yeah.
Is that?
Beets are actually very healthy for you.
I know that, but they taste like dirt. They're
That's
not
because
good.
they come out of the dirt.
I know.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
Now I like turnips. Turnips are good. I like the
The
roots
Music
of
Well
those.
said I grow 7 top turnips for turnip greens. 7 top for turnip greens.
What is that?
I guess that's a variety. I guess it's a type. We grow the purple top white globe turnips ourselves. When we want roots. Now we have our own tender greens for when we grow greens, because I've created my own tender greens here. So.
Your daughter says if you have a smart TV, you can watch YouTube. We don't have a smart TV.
We don't have a smart
We
TV.
got a
Our
dumb
TV is as
TV.
dumb as we are. You know,
3 channels and we're
Yeah.
good. Fire TV.
if you have a smart TV, it has an RFID chip in it, and I don't want a TV with an RFID chip in it.
So Fire TV, you can stream YouTube there too. I didn't know that. We haven't bought a smart TV. We don't watch TV.
My TV hasn't been turned on in over, what, a month or so? Maybe 2 months.
We turned it on once, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago for something.
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
for.
because I saw The Bachelor was coming on. And I said, oh, I missed it.
Oh, well.
And then I forget about it every day, every week. So
Wi-Fi Blu-ray
What's-
player with the YouTube app,
what's
chat with the
Mangles?
phone. Okay.
what is Mangles? I don't
What?
know. Mangles. Mangles.
Mangles is that like a green?
I don't know.
It's
Never
like-
heard of them.
Yeah, it's like a green.
Okay, so I'm wanting him to talk about, we've got the new furniture. We've got
Yeah.
the window in. Y'all saw he was working on the installation. And I was going to turn it around and show you guys, but he didn't get it painted today.
She won't let me show it unless it's painted.
So we're going to put up the rest of the video. And y'all just wait for the big surprise on installation.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
What does my daughter mean by that?
What?
Just don't turn into Pawpaw.
Oh. Yeah, I agree, Jen.
Whatever that means.
Look, that's divorce grounds there when he turns into Pawpaw.
I could probably see that as being accurate.
Yeah.
I would probably slap my own self if I turned into Pawpaw.
No, Danny's dad has been doing okay. He's a little contrary.
He's a little contrary. He's trying to pull his IVs out in the hospital and all that kind of stuff. He's trying to pull his staples out where they've done the surgery. They're having to keep a sitter sitting in with him 24 hours a day now because he's just who he is.
Yeah. So
Sandy Claw away.
it did.
Right
Okay, we're back. Hopefully we're back. It went offline and come back.
Lord says, ouch, I just got in and live stream goes offline, another quarter in the jukebox or something like that.
Yeah, it's coming back, hopefully. I'm thinking we might try to do some hominy, but that's after the Danny corn dries, right?
Yeah, once it dries,
It's gotta
we can come
dry.
up with some lye.
I don't know where you get live, but
I have
I've
a
made
stash,
it.
I just hadn't told nobody
Okay.
about.
I made it years ago, and we canned it, and my family loved it. I
Oh, we
don't
missed
like
y'all too, man. I'm so sorry. We were gone a whole 5 seconds. I miss y'all.
Thank you, Sherry. Oh,
They're back.
and Miss B Lady. Miss B Lady, I'm really enjoying that steamer. Now, I'm going to tell you that juicer steamer is awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Patera. She made it.
Yeah, I saw Patera on
Your
there.
bread is awesome. Jared loves your bread. Just saying. That
Yep.
bread has the most fantastic taste. If y'all don't know, Patera at Appalachia's Homestead has a ultimate bread recipe.
Yep.
And I put honey in it instead of sugar, and oh my goodness.
Georgia Garden Girl
Oh.
says, "Who is the new guy you have working with you?"
New guy.
Come around here, Jared.
Right here.
There he is, right here, y'all.
This is Jared. Say hey, Jared. I mean, no, say hey to them, not Jared.
Yeah, don't say hey to Jared. Say hey to everybody else.
Hello, everyone.
Are you taken?
Are they asking
Okay.
that?
No, I mean, I'm just asking for them. I mean, because,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
once you hit YouTube, man, you become a rock star. So I'm just going to give you a thumbs up there, you know. I mean,
Might
so,
find a girlfriend.
yeah, all you available women out there, you know, Jared, he may be available. So.
So I've had him this morning. What did we do to start with? Oh, we went over and y'all saw we were. If
Well,
y'all,
that ain't the first thing you did with Jared this morning. Jared helped me with bacon this morning.
oh, that's right. He did help Danny with the bacon after eating breakfast.
After we ate breakfast, we went out to the barn and we actually took the bacon out of the refrigerator where we had it curing for the last 5 days. Jared got to wash it off and get it ready, put the bacon hanger hooks on it. And we got to actually take it to the smokehouse and get it going in the smokehouse.
Yeah, Patera cannot hear us. She can only see the chat. So y'all will have to kind of type in something
See there?
every now and then.
Look what Pia said.
What did Pia say?
Hey, sir.
Nice
looking.
Yeah, if y'all hear us say something, y'all can repeat it in the chat. Patera will read the chat because her internet is worse than ours.
But now you got Sherry. Now Sherry's an older lady. And Sherry is saying, "Oh, look at him turn red."
All right, we have Dean Baxter. Do you know Dean Baxter? See? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that right. Yours is Dexter.
Yeah, yours is Dexter, not
Never
Baxter.
mind, Baxter. Okay.
There's a little
Y'all, my
difference there.
mind goes.
There's a D and an O and a B and an A that changes all that. So,
So I'm looking at the chat, see what.
what do you got to talk about?
Oh,
Y'all, look over Jared's right shoulder. Well, this is dyslexic here because when you look at it, it's actually showing something completely
left
different.
shoulder, right shoulder.
Look over his right shoulder. Wanda keeps telling me she wants me to talk about this.
You don't have to stand there the whole time if you don't want to.
Um,
I'll let him sit down for a few minutes.
yeah, he's had to stand up enough today.
We both have.
There, right here, you see this? Let me get my dyslexia right. See this right here?
Jared is from Washington
This
State.
is a chandelier. See that chandelier? Wanda's after me to talk about this chandelier. I was building over $1 million house in a city.
Tell your daddy's coming.
And when I come out of that $1 million city, I mean, these people throw away a lot of really good stuff. And laying in the ditch of the road was this chandelier sitting up here. And what I'd done was I stopped and picked it up, and I noticed it was solid brass. There was a couple of pieces gone to it, so I brought it home, went through it, checked the wiring completely, everything in it, and actually recreated the pieces that's on it, fabricated them, and put it back together. And now the chandelier right here, wherever it's at, right there, hangs in my foyer here in the house. So Wanda wanted me to tell y'all how this chandelier came about being.
And what about some of the wood here?
All of the columns you see, like right here, and the one right over here behind me here, this column right here you see going all the way up to the top. All this stuff, and over here on Wanda's side, you see all this wood back over in here. This is all refurbished wood. This all came out of houses that I've done work on for lawyers and attorneys and doctors and people like that. As I was tearing stuff out of their houses, I would load it on a trailer, bring it here, and I reclaimed this old wood and actually put it in my house to try to save costs on building the home.
Yeah. Okay. Come here, Mr. Lane. Your wife wants to know where Jared's gorgeous father is. All right.
Okay.
This is Mr. Lane here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Mr. Lane. This is Jared's dad.
So-
This is Kathleen or Terillian Ray's hubby
And her son.
and her son.
So she gets to see both of them in action.
Okay, so Miss Kathleen, It gets rid of the homesick, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to see
Yeah.
what they look like before.
Yeah, that's the sad part about being listening. You don't get to see them.
Yeah.
It might be a good thing
John
for a
Lawrence
lot of
says
us.
so. Now you're a millionaire. Something that a new millionaires.
Then you are new. I'm actually, y'all, look, I'm working on my second million. Most
You just
people don't
got
realize
the
it.
first one yet.
I gave up on my first one. I'm working on my second million.
Yeah. All right, they're from Washington. What part?
The western part, the wet, rainy part, tucked
The
up
rainy
into
part.
the Cascades.
Probably close to rain country somewhere. In there.
About 80 inches a year.
Yeah,
About
they get
80
a
inches
lot
of rain a year. We get close to that. It's not quite that bad.
Hey, Daisy King, family in here again. I don't know that we're kin to her, but she claims we're.
Rhonda Walker says, "Oh, I forgot to put my questions in all saps."
She meant caps.
Okay. I don't
Yeah,
know what
put
the
it-
question was. Whatever it was, put it back again. We'll see if we can.
Miranda's got to go. Thank you, Miranda.
Yeah, more Washington Staters.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mr. Lane, good to see y'all. See, there is a Sandy Claus. There is somebody named
there is
Sandy.
nobody here named Sandy Claus.
He was having trouble with that a while ago.
Yeah, if you say it fast enough, it almost sounds like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
She
so
says,
there's
"Hey, Mr. Lane, good to see y'all." So let's see, what do we got going on here? Where's John Lord says, "Okay, get more specific. Vancouver, Camaras, what is that? Washougal, Long Beach,
Oh,
Ocean
okay.
Park. Where?"
I have a friend who has a house down in Washougal near Camas, but I'm much further north. I'm on the upper Skagit River, tucked into the base of the North Cascades, just where you
not
start.
far from Canada,
climbing.
right?
No, that's right. I operate dams on the
He's
Skagit,
close.
and when the upstream most of those third is full, its lake is 20 miles long and touches Canada.
Somebody says
Yeah.
he lived in. It looks like WHDBY Island. Is that
I'm not on Whidbey Island, but I certainly know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all you people who live in upper state Washington, when your power fails, this is a guy.
Yeah, blame me.
Yeah, blame him. He's at the turbines and all there.
Yeah.
What do you like?
I want
How
this,
do you
this,
like
and
the
this.
heat, Mr. Lane? Lane is his name.
Yeah.
Lane, Lane. That's Danny's daughter.
That's my
asked him
daughter.
how you like this heat.
A little warmer than home, but not too bad.
Yeah, they're near rain country in that
Yeah.
area. I'm not sure how close. I'm not sure where they live exactly, but they're
Um,
all in the same general area.
Paula
with a
Swarak
lot of
actually
heat.
doesn't live far from here, but she
Yeah.
says she has a brother and a sister in Vancouver.
Ah.
Wow, they got way displaced, didn't they?
And Sinclair Pages is saying his new car was stolen when he was in something Washington.
Snohomish.
Something.
Snohomish.
Sinclair Pages has done if you guys have been following Sinclair Pages, he just did a video today on rattlesnake beans and cobra beans.
Yeah.
The man is so funny. He is doing Deep South. I don't know what you call
I
it,
don't
but
know
it's
what you
funny.
call it. It's a comedy section for Deep South Homestead. I
We
reckon.
get a laugh out of him all the time. It's pretty cool.
Okay, Rain Country lives on Olympic Peninsula.
Oh, I'm not quite in that bad a rain country. I'll settle for the west side of the North Cascades.
Yeah.
It's wet enough for me.
Yeah,
So
cool.
she's in the swimming part, huh? Where you're swimming all
But
day.
you get pretty wet on that Olympic Peninsula.
Yeah, there's another one of our adopted daughters there,
Hey,
Nikki.
Nikki. It doesn't rain that much, only in camping season.
Yeah. My
Okay.
friend Sis lives in Washington State. Pia says, "Hey y'all, I was born in Lorman, Mississippi, but I live in Texas since I was 3." Okay,
And that's
so
Santa Claus.
so that's where Santa Claus come from. He
Santa,
actually came from Mississippi
yeah, Santa Claus came from Mississippi and moved to Texas.
and moved to Texas.
So now
That's bad when you run Santa Claus away from Mississippi.
Santa Claus had to leave Mississippi.
Had to leave Mississippi. Yep.
But Texas is hot as Mississippi.
Okay, well, John
Santa
Lord
Claus
said,
was-
"Danny, just PM'd, I guess that's what he said. Yeah, just PM the heirloom seed companies about the butter pea seeds, so expect
Yes.
some contacts."
I did.
Oh, okay,
John Lord,
thanks.
I saw that earlier, and I went back to the butter pea video, and I put all those names of the companies that have the butter peas in the description. And I went back to a few people that had asked for where we got the butter peas, and I gave them the names of the companies because the what is it? The feed store that we got them from went out of business a few months ago. We actually got them right before they went out of business.
Somebody asked a question that went through so fast. What do you do when your leaves on your plants turn yellow? A lot of times,
Night, Patera.
there's a lot of times when the leaves on your plants turn yellow, it's a nitrogen deficiency, and then sometimes it can just be the fact that it's just been too wet for so long.
Yeah.
And Jared's mother wants to know, what has he been doing?
Well, he helped Danny with bacon, or Danny showed him the bacon process. Then he and I went over on the field, and that's on my channel on Crazy Days, where we were over there. He helped pull some weeds from the sweet potatoes, and actually I got a video coming up explaining why I called it white clover. It's not white clover.
It's not clover, white clover. It's actually parsley.
Yeah, it's Florida parsley, but I've got a video coming up on that maybe tonight or something. And then what do? We cleaned.
He made soap for you today.
He made soap for laundry soap.
He actually made a whole year's supply, I believe, wasn't it? Like a year's supply? Yeah.
He made about a year's supply of soap. Cleaned the rabbit cages. What else do we do? Mm-hmm. He's washed dishes 2 or 3 times, so he's getting really good at washing dishes.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, you took potatoes to the cellar.
We took a lot of stuff to the cellar and got it down there because we had a lot of things that had to go down to the cellar. So he's helped me get the dining room looking a little better. He laid out all the tomatoes that Danny brought in. So he's really been busy.
Yeah, we had 4 buckets of tomatoes we picked today. So
our tomatoes are kicking in.
Our tomatoes are kicking in. Actually, they had to put a bunch of tomatoes in the freezer too. So we get ready. We're probably going to be making our salsa this week.
All right. So
okay. If you want some heat, come to Miami, Florida.
It's hot enough here. I'm sweating.
No, I'm not going anywhere as hotter than what I am. That's why I'm a born again believer.
How's my cotton? My cotton. I'm going to have to do an update. I'll
go through
an update on my cotton.
It ain't quite knee high yet. But
it's not quite knee high, but it's getting there. And
somebody says they wish they was 40 years younger.
We make dry laundry soap. I've got a 5-gallon bucket, and how full was that bucket? 3/4?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much about 3/4 of a 5-gallon bucket.
A plan in mind says, how do you make dry or liquid laundry soap?
No, it says, do you make dry or?
Do you? You make dry.
I've made the liquid before, and I just don't like it.
We don't care for the liquid one.
I just didn't like it. Oh, Jennifer wants to come by the day before Father's Day and be on our show. Good. Bring Carrie too.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I'm glad you thought of that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
To be able to see your daughters on with you before Father's Day.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. If you can talk Carrie into it, but at least you come.
Daisy King Farm says, yay for salsa. We'll be making a video on salsa. Will you be making a video on salsa? Yes, we will be making a video on salsa.
Probably Monday. We got to clean the freezer.
We got to do something. We got so doggone many tomatoes. I mean, we're up to probably over 100 pounds and things. We got to do something. What
did Mr. Lane do today?
Very little.
Talk to Danny.
Yeah, a lot of talking to Danny.
Yeah.
American Homestead says they will be on tonight. Good.
Okay, Zach, we appreciate that. We covered for you last year, brother. It like to wore me out, but we covered for you.
Yeah, we were wore out and then stayed on about 30. We didn't stay on the whole hour, I don't think. About 30 minutes.
Yes, we did.
No,
we stayed on almost the whole time.
Did we?
Yes.
That's why we were exhausted.
Yeah, it took me the whole next day just to get over that.
Yes, we put our tomatoes whole in the freezer.
Yes. What we like about freezing our tomatoes is when you take them out, you can just put them in some warm water right quick. It ain't got to be boiling water or nothing. You can just drop them over in warm water while they're frozen, and the skin just pops loose and comes right off of them.
Yeah, so we're going to be working on that.
Yeah, Jen says, I'll get some tomatoes. I'll come get some tomatoes.
Yeah, there'll probably be plenty.
No problem, Zach. Zach, I'm still hooked on your outdoor kitchen. It's about to eat me alive, but I can't get mine done.
Yeah, if he thought he could get there, he would just take off because he wants to just sit down.
I want to do it so bad, but we're in the process of trying to purchase a tractor and all this kind of stuff, and we want to do the outdoor kitchen. And I'm trying to make both of them happen at the same time. I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to pull it off, though.
Are we still picking blueberries? We did go Thursday and picked 6 gallons.
7 counting jelly berries.
Yeah. And then probably
We're going to have to go back Monday or Tuesday and pick again.
Yeah, probably one day, but if we do salsa, we're not going to pick berries. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But we will be at some point picking a few more berries. We can't put too many more in the freezer.
I was going to say, we've got to get some of the,
We got to make more jams and jellies. I got that to do this week.
yeah.
So we
The
got.
D lady wants us, what's going on with the bulldozer near your fence? They were just thinning timber out behind us back here. They weren't clear cutting or anything like that. They were coming in and just taking ever so many trees out so that the trees that are left can grow a lot bigger than what they are.
Grandma Rose says every time we say Jen, she perks up. That's one of her nicknames. Well, we have Danny's daughter's name is Jennifer, and we call her Jen. And then JM at the Nut House, I call her by her name, Jen. So every time we say something, we got to figure out how to tell which Jens we're talking to. Hey, Tawana. Okay, and she said, "Hey, guest."
Hello.
This is Jared and Lane from Washington.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nicole says her Addie has its sight back now. So
yes, I
that's
saw
good.
that on
Yeah.
Facebook today. I breeze through Facebook and stuff, y'all, and if I don't answer y'all right away, don't get upset because I don't have time to keep up with everything. But I do
Yeah.
see things. I may not stop long enough to talk about it.
Yeah, and Wanda's channel, she's trying to grow her channel, y'all. So all of y'all who have never been to Wanda's channel, go check out her channel and try to help her, because what we're doing is we explain to y'all, we're not going to do Patreon because it would just cost too much money for a lot of the people to do. So what we've done is Wanda has started her little channel, and what she'll do is she'll go over and put clips up on that channel that we normally won't use on our channel. And if you like that kind of stuff, then you can sub to her and watch hers.
Mm-hmm.
Because ours is basically going to be about survival and homesteading and things like this to help y'all to learn on our channel. Hers will just be some of the behind the scenes things that we don't talk about on ours a lot, maybe.
No, and probably just weird stuff sometimes. Whatever I'm thinking about at the moment, I'll just do short clips. Sometimes I think I've got like a grocery haul that we did a week ago, and I didn't get it up on Deep South, so it'll go on mine. I may do the strawberry syrup on mine instead of Deep South because we have so many videos to do this week for Deep South. So, and what I'm trying to do is get it up to, it's called Crazy Days, with Dazes, and I'm trying to get it to 10,000 because I can't monetize till 10,000. So I was at 2,600 views today. So y'all go watch like all the videos. Even if you don't watch them, just go click on them. Help me get to 10,000 views before the end of the week.
Yeah, and B Lady said, have I watched Big Family's video about steam it and rains? Said she'll be doing it as well.
No,
we're not. Look, y'all, we have
too much to do.
We run a homestead here.
And we can't
we're not creating content. What you see here is our actual life. Our days are so full. You're lucky you get to see what you get to see with us.
We're lucky we edit what we do.
Yeah, because by the time we set up cameras to do the videos about what we're doing around our homestead here, it's actually taking away from our time. And then we have to come in and edit stuff. We have to try to get it on YouTube, not just one channel, but now Deep South Homestead. Now we got to do Crazy Days.
And All God's Children.
And All God's Children when I get that video up. And
he's got one and he just hadn't gotten
it's just
through with it yet.
It's just too much in a day for us to get everything done.
Thank you, Nikki.
Plus with all the canning we're doing and stuff like that. So it's a very busy time of the year for us. So we probably will not be doing any of this stuff.
And that's why I did the second channel. It's going to be the short clips, unedited. Believe me, if somebody saw the really unedited one, I did a video on, let's see, what was it? Which one? On the clover that I call clover. It's not clover actually. And when I did, I thought I turned the camera off, and I walked around for a few minutes, and then later when I went to upload the video of me pulling the clover and talking about the clover, I actually uploaded the one where the camera was off and I was swinging the camera all over the place. You saw the sky and you saw, and the only reason I knew it was the wrong video is somebody put up, boy, that made me dizzy. And I thought, why should it make you dizzy? So I went back and watched my own video, and I had to pull that one down and upload the right one. So it's very unedited.
Yeah. Well, this one, Coco here says people should have to pay to watch Danny sleep because it's a rare sight.
Yes, I think so.
It is.
I
Yeah.
was just sitting here spur of the moment, and he was dozing away, and I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't say a word. I just videoed him and my candy, and we were good.
Yeah.
I think everybody liked that better than any other video I put up.
Yeah, because they got to see me actually sleeping for once.
Him not doing anything.
Yeah, that's a rare sight for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and two, just like when we're at the lumber yard, I just thought it was funny watching him pick.
Oh, I'm
the lumber.
extremely picky. Those guys want to come back here and just start throwing something in the truck. It don't happen with me. Matter of fact, when I pull up to the lumber yards now, they just stand there and wait because they know I'm going to get out, and they know I'm going to tell them what I want. They're not touching nothing until I tell them it's okay.
Yes, I'm going to put the link in the description. When this video goes up, it will be in the description.
But the moderators could put it up.
Yeah, if they find it.
If they find it, they could put
Jen,
the
if
link
you
up.
find it, if you could put a link up. Yeah,
Do you think anyone took the hint?
about what?
Rock's Corner, true. Do you think anyone took the hint? I don't know what they're talking about there.
Something about a juicer steamer. Something donations for a juicer steamer or something.
Mr. Rain must have been asleep in the chicken coop while he was building it.
Yeah, I saw that too. He looked like he was. I do have rabbits, but not the sheriff. I've lost them in the chat now.
Yeah,
I have
yeah, I've been
no
sitting
clue
here,
what y'all- The name of my channel is Crazy Days. D-A-Z-E-S.
I like Dean Baxter's method. I used to tell people this when I was coming home from working a lot of times. If somebody else was driving, I'd be laid over with my head slumped over like that. They go, "Mr. Daniel, are you asleep?" I said, "No, I'm resting my eyes. I'm looking for holes in the back of my eyelids."
Yeah.
All Things Good wants to know the name of your channel, which you've already told that.
And Danny's board of directors, Wanda's board member. That's it. I'm bored lots of times and I had to find something to do. I don't have much
Yes,
time to
ma'am.
be bored.
De Jesus' Family Farm says, if you check out the latest videos, you will see your fur babies.
I'm not sure what he's
Where'd
talking
you
about.
get
In the dining room.
that? Somebody told you to?
Trying to figure it out. Yes, Jen, that's the way you spell it, Crazy Days. It is in the link to this. I think it's in the link to when we went live, the day Danny told about it when we were at the blueberry farm. I don't remember what we named that video. Break time.
Break time,
I think it's in the description of break time. See if it's in that and see if you can pick it up from that.
Yeah.
We've got rabbits that are going to be taken care of this week. About 13 of them going in the
We
freezer.
got 13 of them going to freezer camp.
Some of it will go be canned because we run out of freezer room. We're going to be canning some and putting some in the freezer. Hey, Rain Country.
Yeah, she was saying she's sorry she got this late. She said it's hard to get in early when you got such sunny, pretty days.
I know. That's why we do it. Here it's already dark. That's why we do the 8 o'clock our time. I know your time
Yeah.
it's like 6. But our time is 8 o'clock. We chose a later time because we like to, Danny likes to really be out till nearly dark.
I usually stay out till nearly dark, yeah.
So, videos. Anybody got any questions before we get through here? I did the blueberry syrup.
The easy homemade blueberry syrup. That was
And
really
I'm not
easy.
sure, it was easy to do, but I'm not sure if it's going to be syrupy, like you can pour it out, or if it's going to be a little bit like a soft spread. We haven't opened one yet, and that may be something we need to do this week.
Yeah.
And see how well it does, because blueberries have natural pectin in them. And even though I didn't put any pectin, sometimes that stuff, it gels.
Yeah, Georgia Garden Girl says, will you please show a butchering rabbit video, please? I don't know if
If we do, they'll probably
They'll
won't let us
probably
monetize
they
it.
probably won't let me monetize it if I do.
We could put one up. It just may not. They may pull the monetization on it right quick. But we could try it, I guess.
I guess if I'm very discreet with how I do it, I might could actually do it.
And get away with it.
Yeah.
Have we ever tried straw bale gardening? No, because we don't have straw.
No, you can't get straw here. That's the only problem. And when you can,
straw.
yeah, but that's a completely different straw. But when you can get straw in different places, the problem is all straw fields now have been sprayed with Roundup unless you come from an organic place. And the Roundup actually gets into you actually have to use rabbit fertilizer on it to break down the chemicals in it in order to be able to grow something successfully. So we don't try to order any bales and bring them in here from anywhere because and two, if you had straw bales here, ants would build up in them, the fire ants, and you really couldn't grow anything.
Okay, so something about the bales caught fire. Sherry said that somebody did it and the bales caught on fire. So is that a possibility for them to?
If you stack bales up, they will create a heat. Yeah, they'll go through a heat and actually set themselves on fire.
That happens when you bale it too green and
Yeah.
wet.
That's exactly right. Rabbit butchering is a good topic, Rusty said.
Yeah, and it's not hard to do.
Doc says, do you need any more butcher paper? The only problem with the butcher paper we have is it's actually deli paper. It's
And it
not
doesn't
actually
have
butchering.
the,
It doesn't have the wax on one side of it, so we can't wrap meat in it.
We have to put it in plastic
We have
bags.
to put it in
and
a
then
plastic bag and then wrap it
wrap.
with that wrap in order to put it in the freezer.
Yeah, so I use, I can use the, like ground beef, I do use plastic bags and then wrap it in that paper too to keep it from freezer burning.
Yeah, it actually helps a lot that way.
Yeah. Don't think I could watch
Love
bunnies.
bunnies too much. May help other folks.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons we really hadn't done it, but I don't know. It's a possibility this week, you know.
All Things Good says we need Mississippi anteaters.
We need a lot of
Look.
Mississippi anteaters.
I would, if them things would work, I would definitely bring one.
I don't think they would eat fire ants. They probably wouldn't.
I don't think they would eat a fire ant. Fire ant would probably eat their guts out if they swallowed them.
They'd probably eat the other ants, the black ants and stuff.
Catherine says Dirt Patch did a rabbit harvesting video. She did, but they pulled her monetization away from her.
Yeah, I think they did here recently.
And she's actually having to do a collaboration of videos with her and somebody else. They're going to pull them together and put them up on Patreon where they can actually show the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's what she was gonna do is pull all her butchering videos and put them on Patreon. So then Danny did his porch time where he was talking, instincts. And
Instincts,
It's
yeah.
not necessarily instincts, but that's just what we came up with.
Yeah.
But, people have built-in instincts just like animals do, and that's where we came up with the title. If you have a child and you raise it a certain way and it sees you do things, their instincts kick in and they learn how to do things. And when they get older, then they're like a little girl taking care of a baby. If she helps when she's young, her natural instincts kick in when she's older to how to take care of that baby. The mothering instincts kick in, I guess. And that's where he was going with that one.
John.
What did he say?
John said, pretty soon in California, somebody's going to legislate the fact that you got to wear seatbelts on a toilet.
Oh, are people falling off toilets for some reason?
Oh, I'm sure for elderly people or somewhere along the line, they're going to come up with seatbelts for it. Pia said we need mosquito eaters here. Our mosquitoes is bad, but they're not really that bad.
We don't have too much issue.
Um,
Somebody said, is that an issue that needs to be addressed? I'm wondering, that is, I bet that happens more often than you think.
Oh, well, remember my dad's all the time falling off the toilet before.
He has.
Yeah, my dad's fell off the toilet several times. Had to get 911 out there to pick him up. Yeah.
Yeah, we have had that. YouTube's too unpredictable. Yeah, it can. And
It can be.
And right now, we've been blessed that our channel stays pretty on topic. Not too much controversy, and we don't have too many videos. One or two butchering videos?
I think we've got maybe 2.
And really no gun videos except one, and that was the pellet
That was the
rifle,
air
the air
rifle.
rifle.
Yeah.
So it's not really like massive guns. We don't talk about it all the time. So I don't know. We hadn't had any issues yet. Not saying we won't have them, but
We were on a toilet binge right now. You know that.
yeah, I know.
I keep reading all this stuff. They're talking about bucket seats for toilet. That would
Potty
be nice.
squatties.
That'd be nice to have a bucket seat on a toilet. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
for you, I don't stay there that long.
Oh,
He could use a nice bucket seat on the toilet. As long
I
as he's
would,
doing it.
yeah.
Okay, we got to get off the toilet.
Okay.
So,
Rain Country said, I thought plumbers needed belts of their own. Most plumbers do. That's where the term plumber's crack come from.
somebody says, and you don't show the kill or any gore. Yes, and when Danny does it, he does it in a way that really we don't show a lot of gore.
Yeah.
We did the whole deer processing thing without showing a whole lot of anything gory, and so that they haven't flagged that one yet. So we're not sure if that's the reason.
Yeah.
She's not able to
It's
copy the
link for Crazy
Oh,
Days.
okay.
And it might be because it can't be monetized, or is it, or
No,
do you
it
have some
should
sort
be.
of block on it?
No, it should be because I put it in the description, so I'm not sure why.
Okay.
I don't know. There's no telling. Okay, so then we went to how to freeze sweet corn. So a lot of people asked why we did not can sweet corn. It tastes yucky in a
Yeah,
can.
canned
If
sweet
you
corn
can it, it
is
loses.
literally nasty. We do not do it because what happens is when you can sweet corn is all the sugars in it turn to starch, and because you have to cook it for so long, it actually changes it from a pretty yellow color to a white color to a dingy brown color, and it just looks nasty. Now you can actually put some things like red peppers and bell peppers and stuff like that in there with it, but we don't go through that hassle.
Okay, so Rain Country put up a link. Rain, is that my channel? I'm not sure. It must be. Yeah, Rain Country put it up. She found it.
Okay.
Um,
My daughter remembers a toilet paper trick.
yeah.
Don't forget how to fold the toilet paper and tear off the corner and save that piece. Remember, you do not throw that piece away. The old Boy Scout trick.
Yeah, it's actually on, what's the video called?
We stayed in the cellar, but what was it?
Something about family in the cellar.
Family in the cellar or
something to
like
do with
that.
family and cellar. I don't
Yeah.
remember exact, but if you want to know what the toilet paper trick Jennifer's talking about, you have to go watch that video where Danny explains toilet paper and how to use it.
How to use it for survival.
Yeah, survival toilet paper.
Yeah.
I don't know why we got toilet paper.
I don't know where we got
our
off on this channel. That's right now. Georgia Garden Girl says, I have chiggers. Does anyone have a remedy? Now, are you talking about you have chiggers on you? Or you just have chiggers? Because if you have chiggers on you, a bottle of rubbing alcohol will get rid of them. You just put it on a cotton ball and they'll take them right off. But that's the only thing I'm going to go about that. Fried and freeze is a way to do sweet corn. That's exactly right.
Yeah, we just, I just do the boiling. I boil it on the cob for 7 minutes, take it out, cool it off, and then cut it off and then freeze it. And that's the easiest way to do sweet corn to us.
Diana Williams said she received her Danny corn seeds. All right.
Good. Blueberries weren't worth.
Didn't know that Danny with the corn. Oh, I don't know what that slipped by me.
Yeah. Miss B Lady just thank you. What is a chigger? Explain a chigger.
A chigger to us is what we call a red bug. It's actually clear when it gets on you, and as it buries up into your skin, and it sucks the blood out of you, and it's smaller than the head of a pin, and it itches you like crazy. It usually gets around your ankles and up in your growing area.
Okay, Rusty wants to know an idea for removing the rounded off nut on
the deck of his
a
lawnmower. You could try a Stilton wrench. Stilton wrench might get a hold to the nut, or a good pair of vice grips. I would try a Stilton wrench myself, though.
John Lord said the folded toilet paper topic was brought up on Rush Limbaugh. Why would Rush Limbaugh
Why would
bring that up?
That's because
funny.
we're famous, baby.
It wasn't talking about
Oh,
yours.
okay.
It was the Army thing.
Yeah, they teach that in the military.
A little Clorox in bath for chiggers. Yes.
Yes.
That's what I always heard. Just put a little cap.
Or you can actually use vinegar too.
Yeah. Danny Corn is approaching 6 inches. Yay, Pratt.
Yay, Mike. You better stand back though, buddy. Mine's about 14 to 16 feet tall.
We're going to do a video this week of the corn.
I got it already filmed.
We just hadn't got it up.
Yeah, it just hadn't been put up. Yeah.
Let's
Tia
see.
says, thanks. No canning sweet corn. You actually do better if you do not can it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just doesn't taste good. I mean, you can do it, but it's just not really that good.
Someone said, do you smoke your rabbit? Finding YouTube videos on curing meat, aka charcuterie.
I don't know. We've not smoked any rabbit.
We haven't smoked any rabbits yet.
No.
I tell you what I have done. I have made sausage with it.
Yeah, and we may
I've
do that.
made link sausage with rabbit before, and it actually turned out real good.
Okay, next I did the baked pie recipe. If anybody's gluten-free, the baked blueberry pie, I did an almond crust. It is awesome. I know, that's what I was trying to run through.
Okay, Mike Pratt said, hold on before he said, you guys are driving me crazy with all your harvesting down there. You ain't seen nothing yet. You wait till you see the tomatoes that I picked.
Yeah, we're doing great with the tomatoes. My blueberry pie. Anybody that's gluten-free, go check out the cooked blueberry pie for you can use that crust with any pie you want to do. Break time, we were in the blueberry field when we did break time. We just clicked on, did a live stream right quick. I don't even remember what we talked about. My channel.
We talked about your channel. That's when we threw your channel out there.
there.
I kept telling her, you need to
Yeah.
throw that out there.
And then
You need to move south, Mike. I'm just telling you, dude. You need to get away from that cold climate up there where you can actually live and grow something. We have 265 days a year here you can grow.
And then the butter peas in containers is the next one. A lot of people like that butter peas. I put in the description, so you'll have to go back to the video. There's about 5 or 6 different companies that do carry butter peas. John Lord sent me the names of them. And so you can go back and pick up in the description of the butter peas if you're interested in ordering any, the names of the companies that do carry them.
Okay, let's get some of these questions here. Where do you get your bulk almond flour? Come out of California. We ordered it straight from some place out there.
I'll have to get the name of the company. I went online and looked, and I ordered 25 pounds for, I want to say it's like $135. Is that about right?
Yeah.
It actually came out to about $5 to $6. I think maybe $5 for
About $5 a pound.
for a pound.
Yeah.
And we've been paying $9 per pound, so that's a good savings, half price for us.
Coco said, Deep South Homestead, are you gluten intolerant? Yes.
He is.
I'm not celiac, but I am gluten intolerant. And it's become to the point now where I'm beginning to have problems with some grains.
Yeah, and we tried quinoa
We've been using quinoa this week.
week. So right now it hasn't bothered him, but I'm going to do a video next week using quinoa. That's just the hardest thing for me to say.
Quinoa. It's not spelled anything like it sounds.
And then the last thing we did this week was the window installation. We actually have the window in now. He just didn't get it painted, so I'm not showing it yet. And y'all will have another video on that this week with a surprise twist in the middle of it. Right?
Yeah. It's going to have a twist in it, all right.
So if you guys have any prayer requests, you need to be putting them up. Somebody said quinoa is fantastic.
Yeah.
This is my first time using it, and it was actually very good. I was really surprised. So let's see.
Dean says, can you still make cat head biscuits with almond flour?
No.
Nope.
Almond flour will fall apart on
Yep.
you. It will not
It has
hold
no
together.
binding agent in it. Yes.
We've been trying to stay away from
We're trying to stay away from xanthan gum.
xanthan gum. I could probably put it in it. It would help, but he's trying to stay away from that in case that has something in it. Prayer request. We want to remember Miss Kathleen And then we want to remember Lane as he travels back to Washington.
Yep.
And
Jared, that he gets through what we put him through.
yeah, y'all pray for Jared because he's probably fixing to hit some Mississippi.
Yeah, he's gonna hit some Mississippi weather. We've been easy on him today, so
I really wasn't easy on him today.
well, it looked like he
Was it
was.
bring your sunscreen?
This afternoon it was, but not this
Yeah.
morning. He worked really hard this morning, at least till about 1 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody got any more requests before? Because you've only got 6 minutes.
What about chia seeds for binding? We don't actually use a lot of chia seeds.
I've got some,
We've
and
got
I
'em.
use them for me. I don't, and I've not
Yeah.
tried them in cooking. That would work, but I haven't really tried that. Remember Danny's dad?
Yeah,
He's in
my
the
dad, he's in the hospital. We don't know. You know, he had to have major surgery, spent 5 hours in surgery for a simple gallbladder removal turned into a 5-hour surgery. So,
Yes, and Pia's dad, brother-in-law and son. I'm seeing several people.
yeah, Rock Corner's hubby's uncle's still in the hospital. So, okay, guys, we're going to go ahead. I don't want to get into Zach's time too much tonight. You just keep posting your prayer requests. We're going to go ahead and have a prayer. And if we have any time left, you know, we'll talk a little bit more.
Honey, she said
but
she
not.
can't sleep.
Come on.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah, so she can't sleep without you. Okay, y'all, we're going to go ahead and have our prayer. And then we're going to see if we can get through before we get over to see Zach at American Homestead. Father, we come to you tonight. We just want to take time to tell you how much we appreciate you and we love you for all that you do for us. And we know that all things that happen in our life, Lord, are ordered and orchestrated by you. And Father, we just pray that we'll be obedient servants before you tonight. And Father, tonight we think about Miss Kathleen as she's going through her treatments. And we pray that you'll give her comfort and peace. And for Lane as he travels back home this coming week, Father, that he'll have a safe trip back. And for Jared, as he stays here, that you'll be able to, we'll be able to maybe be a blessing to him in some way, Lord, as he is a blessing to us. And Father, we think about my father that's actually in the hospital at this time, that he can recover. And my grandson Trey is having stitches, has had stitches put in. We're praying for him on that. And Lord, as I look through this whole line here, I saw so many people, people's uncles in the hospital, Lord. I saw people that were sick. I saw people that have, you know, lots of different issues going on. Lord, I just pray for peace and comfort in their lives. And Lord, there are people on here tonight that may have strongholds in their life that they can't break and addictions. And Father, I just pray that you give them victory over these now. And I also want to lift up our country and just pray for our leaders. And I want to pray that we use wisdom in all areas in our decisions that's being made in higher powers. And pray that you know, our country will maybe turn around a little bit and start leaning a little bit more back towards you, Father. And Lord, I do pray that you'll reach out and bless everyone that's took time tonight to be on this channel. Whether they've made a prayer request or not, Lord, each and every person always has a need now. And we just pray that as they voice their needs before your throne, that you'll be gracious enough and merciful enough to answer them in a way that not only would be a blessing to the people, Father, but would also glorify your kingdom now. Lord, I just want to thank you for being good to us tonight and giving us a good live stream and helping us to be beneficial to the people around us and maybe answer some of the questions that they've had to make their life a little bit simpler when it comes to living on a homestead now. I just ask these things in thy name. Amen.
We had somebody asked how I stored my almond flour. I repackaged it because it came in one big, all 25
It came
pounds.
in a 25-pound bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
I repackaged it in
1 pound or 2 pound bags.
2 pound bags. Yeah, I think it was 2 pound bags in Ziploc bags, and we put it in the freezer. So I've got all of it stacked in the freezer. We take out 1 2 pound bag at a time, and that should last us probably, gosh, what, maybe probably 6 months or
6
longer.
months. I'd say better than 6 months.
25 pounds should last us a long time. So
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys coming. We appreciate our moderators, and we want to thank y'all and talk to you guys
Talk to
later.
y'all later. Go over and watch Zach at American Homestead, guys. He's got a great channel up.
Thank you.
Love you, Mom.